let me show you what it looks like on here real quick, because this is much easier to see. Whew. Good evening, everyone. Whew. Still feel a little woozy from my shower earlier. Feels so humid where I am right now. So, if I sound like I'm a little out of breath, part of it's because of the humidity here, and it's just a little stifling at times. But overall, I think I'm doing good. I hope you all are doing good as well. Really excited for tonight. We're going to be starting up a new project, our second of the week. And hopefully we'll be able to start up something new whenever we finish one of the other two projects we've got going on. Because we do have RFL still going on, which is going to be done this Sunday. Hi, Lady Oscar. Nice to have you here. But yeah, we have RFL going on this Sunday. I believe that's going to be our fifth night streaming that one. And we're probably about, I would say, from what I understand, maybe like a little more than halfway through the game. So we'll see how long it takes us to complete that one. But then earlier this week, we also started the original Ratchet and Clank. And that one may not take us as long, but I'm still going to enjoy it, however many sessions it takes us to actually get through it. But today, as I mentioned, we are starting up something new. This one is, it's actually it's almost, I guess you could say it was a stretch goal of a major Kickstarter program that was going on like a year or two ago. for a game to be developed as a spiritual successor to. Oh, Matcha Mai, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, I can't believe you're actually following me. Nice to have you here. No, no, don't shoot me. What did I do? I swear I have nothing. All I have are books. This is a library. What do you mean? I get. You are like one of the biggest new like VTubers that just started since your debut. So it's like you have such a huge following already. Like I remember going to your debut myself and watching and listening in, but having like, you're like compared to like the really big uns, but yeah, but still like you have a rather, I guess you could say like a very dedicated following. So I am glad to have you here though. But anyway, back to the game. This new project is actually supposed to be a spiritual successor to the Suikoden series, which was famous on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 consoles. It was based around in one of the four major works of Chinese literature, translated roughly to English as The Water Margin or Outlaws of the Marsh, depending on the translation. I actually do have a copy of this book. It's actually divided up into four separate volumes because it is so large. But this is like one of the greatest novels in Chinese literature alongside Romance of the Three Kingdoms and Journey to the West. And this game is a spiritual successor to a game series that was based heavily on that story. The actual Kickstarter program. No, you're not rude at all, but I am happy to have you here, Matcha. You're pretty amazing. And I do enjoy your streams. So hopefully I can provide at least a little bit of entertainment. Maybe not anywhere close to what you can do, but I'll try my best. But right now, we're getting ready to start this new game, and as well, I guess it's not really that I'm pushing myself down. It's more so that I'm still kind of learning the ropes, so I do admit that I kind of fumble around doing this. So I'm still trying to find my voice as a VTuber and as a streamer. I keep getting sidetracked. but thank you very much for being here. And with this new game, the actual game that the Kickstarter program was meant to basically like push into development is such a large and massive project that it still has not fully been completed yet. It is not projected to be finished until next year. The actual game that was originally like meant for production from the Kickstarter campaign is known as Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I see. So you did do this before. Well, thank you for the kind words, Matcha. But yes, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is the actual game that was meant to be developed for this. But because it's such a massive project, it won't be completed for another year at least. However, it reached its goals for the original Kickstarter campaign in less than a day. Like they raised like, I want to say over $1 million in less than a few hours. Because the Suikoden series was considered a cult classic, and Suikoden 2 is considered probably one of the top 5 games ever created for the original PlayStation. And is still considered to this day one of the top 2 games in that series alongside the fifth and final game for the PlayStation 2. But it has such a large cult following that its Kickstarter campaign for Eiyuden Chronicle blitzed past its projected like estimates, and they managed to reach all of their stretch goals in almost record time. And one of those stretch goals was this game, which is meant to be a prequel to Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. So this game, Eiyuden Chronicle Rising, is a little bit different. This one is, unlike the Suikoden games, which are your traditional, like, standard fare JRPGs with a little bit more open world-ish elements to it, this one is an actual action RPG alongside the likes of, like, the Tales of series, Star Ocean, the later titles anyway, the Ys series. So this one, we're actually going to be able to delve more so into like actual platforming elements alongside your traditional RPG elements, like getting equipment, upgrading your equipment, leveling, stuff of that nature, developing your skills. So I'm really looking forward to seeing just how this game like came out, because I have not touched this. This game just released on, I believe, May 10th. So there's not a lot of people that I've seen actually streaming this so far. But we're probably going to be like one of the first. Like, I have seen a few people doing it, but again, like, this one is so recent that not many people have really touched it at the moment. Whereas you have new stuff like Little Witch in the Woods that have gotten dozens of streamers that have already started picking it up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. This game was produced by 505 Games. They're a very big company. They have produced quite a lot of recognizable titles. And some of the more famous titles that 505 has done include like the action RPG / platformer Indivisible, which came out, I believe, a year or two ago. That is another one that I want to do for the stream at some point. The Cooking Mama series is one of their brainchild. And a Metroidvania style game that I've heard a lot of good things about, Bloodborne. That one is one of their titles. So they have a lot of experience and a lot of credit to their name, even if it's under like different company names. But this is the company behind a lot of those big ones. Another one that they've done that is a little bit older, but is honestly like one of the most disturbing games I've ever come across. And considering I played Conker's Bad Fur Day, that says a lot. But if you've ever heard of the Naughty Bear duology, this is the company that published that. And if you haven't heard of it, I suggest you like go look up like Let's Plays of the game, because if nothing else, it will prove to be very entertaining. It's almost like Winnie the Pooh meets South Park would probably be the best analogy I could give it. But let's go ahead and get the game started up. Natsume Atari, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Let's correct the volume up just a bit. No configuration data detected, new data will create. So we gotta make a nice new little save file. Easy enough. I am already loving this music. Like, other than like storytelling and story plot elements, like music is one of my big like loves when it comes to video games. Like, if a game has really good music, chances are I might actually enjoy it, even if the combat isn't as well polished or as intricate as the rest of the game itself. Music can actually like make or break a game in some ways, in my opinion. So let's check our options. Game settings. Yes, we want English. Yeah, sound seems pretty good on my end. Action settings, normal mode, configure controls. Controls are already good on here. Graphics, don't really want to mess with that, really. New game. Play from the beginning. Autosave data will create. Yes, we do want autosave. Because if I have a tendency to get focused on a game really badly. So there is a good chance that if I don't have autosave on, I might forget to save. It has happened in the past. Like, maybe not on stream, but in my, like, normal gaming chops. Been walking for a while now. Oh, so we're already introduced to one of our main characters, CJ. Young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea to complete her family's rite of passage. Okay, now if anyone hasn't figured it out, that the second word in that town name, it's spelled backwards. It spells out heaven. Yep, you're right, Project. Music is half of the experience in games and movies. That's what I mean when I say that it could make or break the entire experience. It's like, I've seen movies, for example, that have really good plot lines, but the music just kind of killed the whole experience. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams await you in New Nevea. Why do I feel like I'm getting a Gold Rush kind of vibe from this? All adventurers welcome. Unless you're lost. No, please don't tell me we're lost. We can't be lost. We haven't even started yet. And we've already got somebody calling for help. This may or may not be a problem. I don't know, you look kind of shady yourself, not to mention these two schmucks. Thieves. Bandits all over the place. So, typical fantasy fare then. You look like you got yourself in a fight. He does, doesn't he? Regular everyday trader. Okay, so yeah, admittedly that did seem a little like judgmental, maybe. But then again, he does kind of have that look about him just by how he's dressed. Another Eden. Yeah, you know what? It actually does now that you mention it. I haven't even thought about that in a while. But yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense. Those are some nasty looking weapons. Defeat the bandits. Okay, so X is my attack, A is my jump, and then the right trigger is my unique skill. So let's see. Traverse short distances at high speed, so like a dash. That might be useful. Quick step forward while in motion, backwards while stationary. Time your move and right, you can use this skill to evade enemy attacks. There we go. Okay, so this is actually very... There we go. That movement was a little slow. That's going to take some getting used to. And I thought Ratchet and Clank had some laggy movement. Youngin', like, I already have enough short jokes going on in RFL. I don't need you calling me a baby. Hogan. Ah, so he is a traitor. He just looks like the old-fashioned, like, Russell Tussle cowboy. Honorable scavenger. That sounds like honorable scavenger. Okay, so I'm not the only one who thought that sounded like a little bit of an oxymoron. Treasure hunting. Only difference between that and thieving is whether the mark is living or dead. Okay, I'll give her that one. Oxymoron, yes. It's like, honorable scavenger? Honest lawyer. Same difference. Just left, picked up some trinkets, and came out here to sell them off. Rune lenses. I guess we'll find out about those in a bit. Humongous lens? Well, now I'm curious. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem too bad at all. Of course, I say that now, famous last words. Take it up with the mayor, we're just here to guard the door. Clearly, you guys are dedicated to your job. Another reckless adventurer. Reckless. Okay, I'm not sure you want to admit to that. Well, to be fair, I can't really say much. Most of my family doesn't really have their heads screwed on right either. Quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. And he's already back. Squash? What kind of a name is that? An appraiser. Connoisseur of all that shimmers. I'm gonna use that at some point. So he runs the accessory shop. Excavated from the borrows. To determine the value, of course. Well, what else would you do as an appraiser? Explorer tax of 30%. That seems kind of steep. An explorer's license? I feel like this is already becoming a lot more... Doesn't come cheap. Proper rapacious, if you ask me. For a scavenger, she has a very eloquent vocabulary, apparently. Unnerving. Oh, God. Why do I get the feeling we're going to have to deal with that at some point? His presence is the only thing... Okay, well, at least he's good for something, I suppose. Town's just ahead. Oh, boy. This may or may not get ugly. In the grip of a gold rush. Okay, so I was getting gold rush vibes from this. Work in progress. We'll call it that. Earthquake. Wait. Quick question. I mean, this might just be me nitpicking, but why do they call it an earthquake if this isn't on Earth? Again, that's probably just me being nitpicky, but it's just something that just like popped into my head. Town office in the plaza. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed on that one. Last thing I want to be doing is saving your butt every 5 seconds. Money grubbing mayor. I've seen plenty of those in my gaming days. Sit to the center. Bulletin board can be... Okay, so there's a bulletin board that's probably got like my side quests and whatnot. Let's see. Can I talk to people? Okay, so I can talk to people. But I have to talk to specific people. Well, why are you calling us rude? Unless you work for the mayor. It's not you. Oh, God. Yeah. Well, we've done put our foot in it, and we're not even 10 minutes in. After her father went missing. Okay, so there might actually be some reasoning behind her attitude. And taxing them from the privilege. Perhaps they're taxing different. Whoops. Sorry guys, we did a whoopsie doodle. From what I'd heard, I was expecting some old fogey. Well, to be fair, they did make it sound like the mayor was a male. Wait, she's 16? Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We don't judge here. Enough about it. I came to get an explorer's license. Yes, we need to go do these. We need to go search these ruins. 100,000 Bakwa? What in the name of... Are you mad? Very good question. Have you lost your senses? You think me as dull-witted as that? Consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price? Collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. Okay, so there is a way around this. Post odd jobs on the bulletin board. Okay, so we need to do side quests in order to get our license. So basically we have to be a handy woman for now. Help is in great demand, short supply. So we've got basic supply and demand here. Collect stamps this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. No adventurer can be without their stamp card. First day on the job. Anyone who needs help? She does. Me? I've got one. With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. I'm not gonna have to get a cat out of a tree, am I? So use and abuse them. Yeah, I think our earlier estimation may have been a bit on the nose. Priya. But don't tell me I called that. Yum yum. Oh my god, it is a cat. Oh my god. You want me to get them a cat? How in the world did I know that? I haven't even touched this game or seen anyone play it, like, extensively. Finding treasure. Well, now we're speaking our language. Now here's the question. Where's the kitty? I can probably take a couple of side quests. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. Well, you were kind of rude. Let's see. Where might I find a kitty? What uses a mining town without a mine? That's a very good question. Different. Let's see. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly. Priya's cat, right? Yum yum. I pulled its tail and it ran off in the wood. Okay, so you're responsible. Why not? I happen to like cats. No cat getting gobbled. I agree. Yes, we could do without the attitude, and we can also do without you without pulling cats' tails. There'll be none of that. So we need to go to the town outskirts. Find Yum Yum in the Great Forest. Let's see. No. Okay, so these are where I can actually like get saves and everything. Good to know. There we go. Okay, good to know. I cannot actually touch the enemies. What did I find? I found a fluffy kitty. Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, this is Yum Yum. Psst, psst, psst. Who's a good kitty? This reminds me of the movie my girlfriend and I were just watching. We were watching Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. It reminds me of the... Why are you picking up the cat like that? But near the end of the movie, they get taken to the pound, and the dogs kind of get muzzled up and taken inside, and the cat manages to escape. Well, one of the pound employees is looking for the cat, and the cat is standing in the middle of the bushes just watching. And the guy's going, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty." And the cat responds with, "No, dummy, 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 dummy." I feel like this is exactly what the situation was with this cat. Like CJ's just sitting there going, "Psst, psst, psst, here, kitty, kitty." And the cat's just looking at us like, no. Well, this kid's just a wellspring of information. Her dad. Can't expect it to stamp itself. Well, clearly not. Residential district. I do like the design of this town though. Very quaint. Admittedly, it does look a little trashed, but I guess we can assume that that's because of the... Holy smokes, that's a lot of stamps we need to get. As we accumulate experience, level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies. And we've done an achievement. Yes. Main quest 2, repair the broken house. Next. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home. Is this the dad? Ganesh. gather some wood for the repairs. That seems good enough. Great forest. So we just gotta go back to where we were. Too scared to venture down. Well, they don't seem to have very much in the way of weapons. Talking the trees. Like, I could just imagine how this would go down. Axe, level 1. We can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. So you level up the axe, you'll increase variations of wood. Healing potion. Let's see. Do we have... Okay, so we do have... We have 1 healing potion in our stow pack. Stats and equipment. Level 2. Physical attack power, magic defense, physical defense, holster axes, hunter suit. And I can wear 2 accessories. We're slowly learning. And apparently I can't use my special skill in the town. Enemies and resources. Will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. Okay, so if we need to respawn enemies and resources, we have to go back and rest first. Good to know. Resource bag. Once you return to the city, you'll be transferred to the storehouse. Once full, you can't gather anymore. Remember, they can always throw away resources you don't need. Okay, that'll probably be more into play later, but right now we can probably just, excuse me, make use of it for what we need. Now, where can I chop down a tree? Okay, so I can knock it down. Jump attack. Flying enemies were found inside dungeons. Jump. Get what we need and get back. Okay, so we've got lumber. We only needed 4. Resource bag. Ordinary, barely available lumber. Not the sturdiest, but it'll do. Okay, so it doesn't seem to make us go much faster than just walking out the door. Okay. Looks like we're pretty close to leveling up again. Probably just need to off a few more enemies, maybe 1 or 2. I can understand where he's coming from, though. I mean, Ganesh has the right idea. That house has been in your family for generations, so you kind of don't want to lose it. Wait, this town doesn't have an inn? Hold up. They pitched tents down by Outlander Lane. Aw, well that's nice of them. Okay, so helping people does have its benefits. Man, this guy's swell. Now we get to check out our new house. Gotta see the new digs. Man's only as good as his word. Repair the clock tower. Blunt. I don't doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but just ignore. The name is Shiva. Shiva. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save progress at the base or at any signpost. If you were defeated in battle, you'll resume the game from your last save. Autosave will also update automatically. Let's see if we can get the clock tower quest started at least. This is probably the old codger we're looking for. Oh, this is what we're offering. Ah, now I see why the clock tower is so important to him. Ah, so they found this place. They built it up anew and called it New Nevea. Doxa's girl. So Doxa is the name of Isha's father. Get great tree bough from the biggest tree in the great forest. It'll be the one furthest in, won't it? It's huge, even you couldn't miss it. Yeah, this old man seems to be a bit blunt. I really like the graphics in this game. This is very impressive. And we leveled up again. And we've obtained slime jelly. And sugar. So now we're getting more new resources. And I took out both of those little fluff balls and the tree in one shot. Nice. Now we'll go a little bit deeper in and see what we can find. Can I beat up the pot? I can beat up the pot. Gargoyle wings. A rare stone. Interesting. Get away from me. Oh, there's... Okay, so I need something to break that first. Found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. Okay, so you can fast travel with these. Forest Approach and the Forest Cave. Let's save real quick, just to give us an extra security. Take it nice and slow. Titan nectar. Who's this dude? Looks like a kangaroo. Just a rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock to me. Nah. Thanks for the warning. I like CJ's spunk. What did I find? Oh, I found sugar. Yee. Let's see. Okay, so I can carry 19 more items in my stove bag and my resource bag. Good to know. Treasure chest. Our first treasure chest of the... I found nuts! We may have stumbled across something. That tree looks effing creepy. Why is the tree moving? Oh my god, it's Wispy Wood's psychotic cousin. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal a weak point to do damage. Protected by a shield. Until you've broken through the shield, it'll take no damage. That's brilliant. I agree, Lady Oscar. The backgrounds in this game are gorgeous. This is what I meant when I said that I love the graphics in this game. Like, it's amazing. Pay attention to the shield gauge as well as the health gauge. Ah, get away from me. Ah! Why does the tree have a tongue? tree bough received. That went a lot more smoothly than I was expecting it. Rune fragments, valuable material necessary for developing rune lenses. Some resources serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travel, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in the resource bag. Well, that's some very useful information. And I'm going to need something to blow this out of the way before I can go any further. But I've got what I need, so let's fast travel back to the forest approach. Storehouse. I'm guessing these stars represent like how rare or valuable the item in question is. But how's that? We beat our first boss. But now we can bring the Great Bow to Shiva and try to fix this clock tower. Tree Fiend, and he has no idea. Who's this pretentious looking dude? What was that? Nothing at all. We didn't say anything. Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything. Goktao. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Outlander Lane. Representative for the merchants and adventurers. So basically he's like the representative that takes their concerns to the mayor, I'm guessing. Sorcerer's Curse. Fabled to death. Oh boy. I'm sensing a backstory here that I'm not entirely clear on. Well, at least we got a stamp out of this. Even if we did almost get eaten by a tree. Oh wow, we got 200 EXP from that. The cost of good manners. Speak with Isha. Particularly problematic tree in one. Yeah, we'll call it that and just. Oh, now she wants details? You either get strong or get in the ground. Sage advice if I've ever heard it. The other matter. Why am I not liking the sound of this? Improving relations between adventurers and the towns. Do I look like a diplomat to you? Adventurers have been squatting in the residential. Reports of fires and other shenanigans. I love that word, shenanigans. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Well, you're not wrong, Isha. Does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. Sympathetic to the situation. Ah, so you are planning to build an inn and tavern. So we need to gather more materials. Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders. Promise of a bed at the end of a long day. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. More adventurers means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. I mean, he's not wrong, per se, but everyone deserves a chance to shine. Okay, maybe Isha's not as bad as we thought she was. People, not artifacts, are the most treasured resource. Now see, trespassers, a treasured resource, I've heard of them. Now see, the thing is, like, as a manager, that is something that I've become very well acquainted with, the concept of our people being the most treasured resource. This is true not only in, like, any business, but just in a town. So Isha's on the right track and knows what she's talking about. We can now visit Outlander Lane. Isolated side street allocated to the adventurers. So Goktal is usually here. Let's see who this old lady is. Not a drop till the place is ready. People of New never give up one more time. Okay, as a pun connoisseur, even I have to admit, that one was bad. That was really bad. I'm not even old enough to drink it. I mean, this is true. She's only 16. Cupboards are bare. Yes, they asked us to help you gather materials. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing. Hey! Excuse me. Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. Who are you calling a pet? Rajiv at the inn. A little further down the road. Task and a half. Yeah, building and running an inn does sound like it would be rather labor intensive, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Look at the detail in this broken down old house or shop or whatever this is supposed to be. The detail, just like, look at the rocks and the way the moss grows on the wood. This is amazing. Well, that inn clearly looks like it's seen better days. Or it will be, at least. Unless you fancy sleeping under all the wood. Yet let's not. Thank the lucky stars. The subtle animations are incredible too. Yes, like just the way the characters are like moving around. It seems very realistic, to be honest. Heavy stone would get him out of a bind. Yeah, you're right. Look, I didn't even notice that until you mentioned it. The trees blowing in the wind. the sound of the water running. Like even look in the back there on the right side, the fire that's like burning in the background. That's all. This is very impressive, considering that this was a stretch goal and they kind of just like belted this game out. They did an amazing job with it. When in and about the town, you can easily travel to locations you've been. Okay, so I mean, look at these like tapestries or whatnot. They're blowing in the wind. Down there, you can see the river running. Like, just the amount of detail that went into the animations and the drawings of this game is incredible. And as much as that, like, this almost looks like it was hand drawn in some places. So we need lightweight lumber in the Great Forest as well as heavy stone. So, once again, ladies and gents, back to the Great Forest. Objective marker. Active quests can be completed nearby. Follow the exclamation mark on your mini-map to tick it off the list. Undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. We do have a mini-map now that I think about it. You're right, it is rare to see. Like, you don't see this very often. Like, even now, like, look at the subtle movements in the background just of the plants blowing in the wind. The little brook or pond right here that's just barely moving with ripples in the water. Like, you can even see, like, little marks of the wind a bit. Where is... Okay, so the thing that I'm looking for is near where the actual... About halfway to where the tree was. Maybe a little bit past that. Yeah, like... Get away from me! Look at the detail in the rocks in this cavern. The way the light shines in through the hole in the ceiling. Like, just the amount of detail in this game. And we're not even like a full hour into the game itself. It's just incredible. You don't see a lot of this. Even in some of the bigger, like, production games. So being able to see something like this, and something that was basically a stretch goal for a Kickstarter campaign, it kind of just blows my mind away. Let's check our map. There's actually a way down somewhere over here? That might be something to look into later. Just wanted to go back and see if I could see, like, immediately, like, where the entrance was to that other spot, but doesn't seem to be anything right there. Just more gargoyles. Did I miss what I was looking for? Oh wow, I got it. Titan nectar. That's a big sword. Quick step forwards to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move equals in a tough fight. Lightweight lumber. Well, we found one thing that we were looking for. Heavy stone. I still have space for 16 things in my resource bag. And I've only explored 45% of the forest. Wait. Actually, let's go forward and do a fast travel from the signpost. That would be the easier way to get out of here. And just like that, I am magically out. Lightweight lumber, heavy stone. We are making progress. We'll go to Outlander Lane and drop all this stuff off. You're some woman for one woman. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on that shower of Egypts. I've never heard idiots pronounced like that, but I like that. And now we're getting some stamps. Did you have a say on the menu? Mega Katsu curry, the real spicy stuff. In summarize, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, top it off with a slab of deep fried pork. You know, other than the spicy part, that actually sounds kind of good. What the? Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but that was very entertaining. The tavern is preparing to enter. Ogre horn received. Bring the right ingredients and Sarita will rustle you up something special. Full belly boost your stats, it'll restore health. Ooh. No, I am not the spicy person. I like a little bit of heat in my food, but nothing that's like super spicy. Like, I cannot stand jalapenos. Like, some people give me grief, especially with like where I live. Like, people like adore jalapenos around here. But oh boy, yeah. I hate jalapenos with a burning passion. And part of that is honestly because of my mother when she was alive. When I was a little kid, basically, my mother liked to do pranks sometimes. And unfortunately, there were occasions where I was basically the guinea pig. Ooh, large outdoor bath. That sounds nice. Empowering waters, safeguarding waters, nurturing waters, lucky waters. How do you get lucky waters? 200 bakwa to take a bath? That seems kind of pricey, but oh well. But anyway, one day when I was like 4 or 5 years old, my mother decided to play a little bit of a joke on me. she gave me a jalapeno and told me it was a pickle. Now, fair enough, I love pickles. When I was younger, I was always eating pickles. Whether it was like the sweet gherkins or your standard kosher dill, like I loved pickles. The only pickle that I really am not a big fan of are the bread and butter ones because they just taste off to me. But me being the kid I was like, ooh, pickle, I want, and then I stuffed it into my mouth. And as you can probably guess, that did not go very well for me. Ooh, I increased my max HP by 5. And it boosted some of my health too. But yes, I did unfortunately eat that jalapeno, and I pretty much like stuffed the entire thing in my mouth in one go. So you can imagine the screaming, the eyes watering, and all of that nonsense. On the bright side, I did very quickly learn what the difference between a jalapeno and a pickle was. On the bad side, it gave me a deep-seated psychological aversion to jalapenos. So, yeah, that's kind of where that whole thing comes from with me not being a fan of spicy stuff. You're right, it was cruel. Like, I don't think she expected me, though, to put the entire thing in my mouth in one go, though. You're only the second person to get this far without giving up. What? Most just quit. Bribery? Negotiations have to start somewhere. You? I'm not sure if I like you or not. Rapacious was too good of a word. No need for name calling. I appreciate hard work. Well, at least she's willing to give us the license. Any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining the town. God knows we need it. No responsibility for adverse effects you may experience while I feel like I'm watching an infomercial. Any artifacts will be assessed by the appraiser and taxed at 30% of the value. Collect the tax through seizure of assets. I'm just reading what's written policy. I understand that, actually. Oftentimes when you're doing like formal paperwork and such, you do have to kind of read it out loud. Annoying as it may be. Sure you're adequately prepared before venturing. May as well give him the keys to the city. Can't even rebuild after the quake. Margrave? What the heck is a Margrave? Maybe don't use the word bait. Yeah, let's not use that word because that has some negative connotations to it. Looking to establish a pawn shop. Okay, so we're not like totally screwed yet. Entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Pawnbroker receives a deduction of tax from each and every sale. Well, this will be interesting to see how this system works. Far more to do than can handle by the cells. Check the bulletin board. So this is where we're going to find a lot of our quests and stuff. Okay, so we actually do still need to go get more stamps. And we actually will get a reward for having the full stamp card. At least we're not doing it for nothing. At least I hope we're not doing it for nothing. Like, the last thing I want is to be... Fill one row of your stamp with stamp cards with stamp stamps. You were entitled to a reward at Hogan's Trading Post. Yeah, like, the last thing I want is to be filling up this stamp card, and then it's like one of those shops that does like a customer appreciation day, and then when you go in to reclaim the appreciation gift, they're like, I appreciate you. Wasn't that grand? No, it wasn't. Like, if you're gonna do a customer appreciation thing, at least give me something worth having. Other than your kind, honeyed words. Go fetch rare nuts. I feel like there's a joke in here somewhere, but I'm not gonna make it. It's the only time of year those fall off that tree in the woods. Seeing as I can't leave my post when you mind fetch. Wait, do we have to... Okay, so we actually have to... So he is in the town outskirts and we have to actually, like, go to him. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have access to the quarry now. But he's in the town outskirts, so... Oh, here's the guy we were looking for. I've been assigned to guard duty and can't leave the post. Nuts easy! CJ, why don't you just, like, get in the barrel and hand them a shotgun while you're at it? Like, I try not to make those horrible jokes. My puns are bad enough as it is, but you don't have to make it easy for them. Hopeful Hunter. Now the question is, which tree did these nuts fall off of? Let's see. Get away from me. So that's how that works. Okay. I found the nuts! Ogre horn. Achievement unlocked, amateur adventurer. Well, we got that quest done at least. Let's go give this guy his nuts so he's happy. Wasn't easy tracking him down. Ooh, 500 experience. I'm getting quite a few achievements surprisingly quickly. Let me see if there's anywhere. The miner, the merc, and the smithy. Alright, so nothing to see on the bulletin board for now, so let's go back to the residential district real quick and we'll rest up and get our health back. Save. And end the day. That will get back certain resources and then refill our health. Now let's head to the quarry and see what kind of nonsense is going on over here. Cavernous area rich with ore. So they have guards. Let's see. You have to go pretty far in to reach the barrows. Tunnels caving in left and right. Watch your step. Oh, well, that's a pleasant experience. Pickaxe is all you need to mine for resources and ore. Do we have a pickaxe? I can't remember if we got a pickaxe. Maybe I'll find one in here. Healing potion. Ah! Okay, that was a bit tougher than I expected. And these things still explode like... Let's see. Let's do this nice and slow. And what the heck is that? Ah, I see. Ancient scrap. Okay, so there was something useful there. Uh-oh. Cave in! That's a big honker of a rock. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I might need to let the mayor know what's going on. Ooh, we have a blacksmith in town? Of course he hasn't opened up a Why would you even tell us that the blacksmith is there if they aren't even open for business yet? I don't even get it. Let's at least like go check it out and see what we can do. We're probably gonna have to do a gather quest just to help this guy get off the ground. Hey, it's Hogan. What is this guy going on about? I guess we'll find out. Maybe he knows the blacksmith? Tatara. Iron ore. Find it down in the quarry. Oh, so this is where we get our pickaxe from. Lots of folks looking to set up shop. Okay. So we have another. You can break open rocks and mine resources inside. Level up the pickaxe, more resources become available. Okay, so this is just like the regular axe for getting lumber. So now we can harvest resources from the rocks. This guy looks like the town drunk. I mean, he's got a bottle next to him. He's lying on his butt. Got the flushed face, the whole kit and caboodle. Hopefully my axes are still useful for, like... Okay, so I need to jump over that. Obtained ore. Go away. See if there's anything. Get away from me. Yellow slime jelly. Gee. Ogre horn. Okay, so apparently I cannot hold onto that button, otherwise it actually, like, keeps sending me forward or backwards, depending on where I'm going. So I want to go back up there and get some of... I missed. There we go. Let's say I only needed 3 ores. I thought there was going to be something that was specifically said iron ore, but I'll take it. We got what we needed. Resources, consumables, accessories, runes, exploration tools. I'm curious as to how we're going to level up those tools, but I'm guessing that's probably either through the shops or through the smithy. Now my question is, what does he need iron ore to get a smithy up and running? Unless he's like gonna use it to like... Okay, that always will make me laugh. That little animation. Fortify weapons and armor to improve performance. What does this guy want now? No charge, of course. He needed to help me out. Awesome. Doing good deeds does have its rewards. Give it a few days. It's Kangaroo Dude. Did you just play it? What hammer space did he just like stuff that thing into? Garou. Mercenary turned adventurer, drawn to the rune barrows for the treasure. Fierce and formidable fighter who trusts only the sword in his hand and the coin in his pack. Merc from my hometown. Tell the world and his mother, why don't you? Comically large sword. I agree. It is comically large, and what's also comical is that he just stuffed it into the fanny pack that's sitting on his waist. And yes, babysitting, and I was treated 1.5. That's what my grandmother told me, so speak for yourself. Oh no. Don't trip it out of shame. Left that in my jewelry box back. Can't go back till you find a treasure bigger than that of what my ancestors found. Pulled a massive raw lens from the belly of a fish. Interesting. And who's the samurai that just showed up? I can tell these two are going to get along great. Ain't ya? Oh, so we've got ourselves a new party member now. Oh my god, she really does have no shame. Okay, these two are... Oh no. Okay, now you're taking it a little too far, CJ. Come on. And now he's got his comically large sword again. Garou has joined the party. Inside the dungeons, different characters can perform useful actions. Switch when necessary. So, occasionally the path ahead may be blocked by large boulders. Garou's great sword can make short work, so smash on through and keep adventuring. Switching characters at exactly the right time after landing an attack will trigger a link attack. Simple mode link attacks are triggered automatically by consecutive attacks. Time it right to deal a huge amount of damage. One button attack mode. We'll go with normal mode for now. So at least we've got the weapon repaired. Now the question is, what else can I do here? Trouble in the Quarry. Reveling Tanuki, that's the name of his sword? I can already upgrade it though. So I need crystals to upgrade it further. My cat's over here meowing. Slime jellies to upgrade the armor. Mercenary armor. Yes, my cat is very cute. She is a fluffy one. To upgrade the hunter suit further, I need one thing of nuts. Is there really some... There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere. Okay, I'll wait until I get more Bakwa before I start upgrading any further. We got ourselves a person. Songstress from the tavern, Jean. That's what grown-ups do, mate. You'll understand. He even says mate like an Australian. It's bad enough he looks like a kangaroo, but did they have to go that far with it? If only I had that potion. Made from the nectar of a flower. Collect Titan nectar. And I already have Titan nectar from beating up those flowers in the forest. Well, that was easy. And 750 experience. Nice. Let's see. My guess is that most of these run-down buildings are going to end up being shops later on. There's probably going to be something there that we can access later on too. But right now, let's go break that boulder in the quarry, and then we'll see what else is in store for us. We're making some pretty decent progress already. And I just now noticed that apparently Guru, when he runs, is actually hopping like a kangaroo. Not like you or anyone else can do much of Quarry soon. Galdia won't be easy pickings for the Empire we are. Margrave Molka. Okay, so I've heard this Margrave before. What in the world is that, or who is that? Mushrooms would be good. Mycology primer, which tells you what are for eating and which for leaving be. This is actually true in real life. Beginner's guide to mushroom forage. Okay, so we can actually forage mushrooms now. It can be used to make cuisine. It's a quick run, so we'll run out to the forest real quick and get those mushrooms, and then we'll go break the boulder in the quarry. I am really bad at getting sidetracked by side quests, as you can probably see. Holy moly. Ow. Not much of an ow. That thing only did 2 damage. Paimon with a pizza. I am not emergency food. Okay, Guru is apparently a friggin' monster. Pineapple pizza on top of that. Hey, I like pineapple pizza, I'll have you know. Oh, and I can actually get stone and stuff. Die. Don't tell anyone. We will speak of nothing. Why on earth would we bother to speak of that? Saver caps is what these are called. Leave me alone. There. Ah, get away from me. He is like one-shotting these things. And apparently I can get rid of these things. Ooh, and I can get crystals now. Pineapple Pizza Club, obviously. Yes! Pineapple pizza is amazing, and I will die on that hill. Alright, so we're not here for crystals at the moment. I don't know why I keep getting sidetracked. Go away. More Titan nectar. Maybe we'll find some more mushrooms out here. We found more nuts. More mushrooms. Yes. There we go. Get us another ogre horn. Ooh, wild bird egg. Oh, the resource bag is full. That's what it is. A worm skin. What's that? Yeah, I don't really need anything else that's findable right there, so we'll fast travel back and deal with the Saver Cap quest real quick. I am still laughing about Guru just hopping along like a kangaroo. It is, like, it's hilarious. Like, you better give me my stamp. Ooh, only one more and I can actually get my first reward. Now we can go break that boulder in the quarry. And we do have a little bit more money. Why did I pass by that? I was so eager to go, I was ready to just run right past. You don't have bricks for price to waste. Oh my God. Magic. Oh, so that's how he hides it in there. Got it from some old blue fur ball. Pretty handy for... That's actually pretty nifty. Reminds me of the, what's it called? The Mokeskin pouch from Harry Potter. It's a little pouch where you could magically hide stuff in. Strike first, win first. Magical cutie miss. Why are we in a magical girl anime suddenly? And why did we just have to dodge a magical girl attack? New Neva's very own guardian peacekeeper. Malor, ardent defender of love and justice. Oh god, we are in a magical girl anime. Get me out of here! Magical girl has been waiting patiently for her turn to make it big. Highly sought after as adventuring partners. Well, I mean, magic is pretty useful when you come right down to it, but still. And you go out defending love and justice by blowing holes in the walls. Wall, what are you? Oh, crap! And there she goes. Last thing I need is another brat to babysit. These two argue like siblings, I swear to God. Oh crap, there's a hole in the bulwark. To close it up or monsters will reach the town. Fetching the materials, we need to fix this. Well, I just got some stone from the Great Forest. Take a brief detour. Now I see why I like CJ so much. Mine for stone in the Great Forest. We've already done this. This is... That little detour we took actually saved us some time. And we got a stamp for it. That's even better. Did you really do all that work just for a few stamps? The Sorrow? Well, I've never heard of it. A rune golem wasted the town, as the story goes. A bunch of townsfolk volunteered for an exhibition down the barrows, got attacked. Some of them managed to escape and rustle up a search party, but when they went back in, no one else survived. To this day, his is the only body unaccounted for. Oh no. Prioritize the good of the town over her own family. No, I don't think it's cold-heartedness. Yeah, Guru's right. That couldn't have been an easy decision. The fact that she was willing to, like, make that decision and okay, so we've actually are not going in there for the day. Fight better, explore further, all sorts. Folks in Outlander Lane looking to set up shop. Yep, that's probably those abandoned buildings. Yeah, so before we go in there and start breaking rocks again, we'll see if we can't do some rustling around and help some more shops open up. I feel like most RPGs, whether they're JRPGs or action RPGs like this one, a lot of it is just basically a lot of running back and forth. A weapon shop. Bertrand, knight of great renown with the keenest eye for weapons. You don't dress like a knight, you dress like a butler. Oh god, this guy's monologuing. Isha's usually pretty easy to spot. Well, now we gotta find Isha. If she's actually like back where she normally is, I'm gonna be brassed off. And she is not. Oh, that's right. She might be in residential district. That's where her home is. Residential district interior. So we have access to this now. Hey, look what I found. Well, she doesn't look happy at all. Lost half my afternoon to the point. Well, to be fair, the guy was starting a monologue, so I can understand where Isha is kind of coming from with that one. That just seemed kind of... it might have come off as a bit rude, okay, but still. Alright, let's go report to this dude. Hopefully he can actually get to the point. Alright, Mr. Butler Knight. Oh god, not again. Getting late. Yeah, I can understand that. That's kind of why I started my stream an hour earlier than I usually do at night. Normally my streams, I try to start them at like 8 Central. But at the same time, though, I wanted to see if we could start a little earlier and see if we could get some extra viewers in before they hit the sack. Upgrade your weapons by making them more lightweight and easier to use, unlocking new attacks in the process. Ooh, this might actually be useful. Holster axe is not available for purchase. Upgrade your weapon. Improvements in weight and grip make them more versatile. Unlocks 4-hit combos and 2-hit aerial combos. Ooh. Unlocks charged attacks. Yes, we will get this done. I know it costed me a pretty penny, but yeah, I can understand that. It is kind of tough in the week. People gotta work in the morning, so that makes sense. My Sunday streams are kind of still at 8 Central, though, so... But again, with my new job starting up in the near future, my schedule will likely change depending on what my schedule is with the new source of income, because my schedule is going to be changing rather drastically, in my opinion. I can actually, like, name my weapons. This is actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. Ooh, Astra, I like that. Excalibur. That might be more appropriate for Guru. Ooh, Astra Hook. That actually sounds kind of cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now, what will he name his... What will we name this giant-ass sword? Ooh, Crusher. Just name it the Crusher. Pico Pico. Why would you name that anything that? No, we'll go with something basic. We'll name it the Steel Crusher. Holding the attack button will allow you to charge your power and unleash a charged attack. While powerful, you will be vulnerable while charging. Use with caution. Well, that seems pretty standard fare for any charge attack. Who's this lady? Ooh, I like her hair. That actually looks really nice. CJ the Scavenger Kid. Frida. Armor Shop. Little Isha was kind enough to let me have this place, but kind of a fixer-upper. Lively, likable, high-spirited armorer. I like her design. Her design is impressive. She does have the look of an armorer about her, but she, like, even with those aviation goggles, but I do like the touch. Big color change. Probably where to get the hands on paints. Yellows, pinks. Couldn't get them in the city though. Maybe a somewhat mysterious stash under the caves, probably on the other side of the giant rock. Ah. I think I know where. It's either down in the area where the crystals are that we were finding earlier. Or what does this lady want? Navia. Beast pelts. Get an ebony pelt in the Great Forest. You know what? I might find that on the way to find these paints. You know what? Let's fast travel to the cave. There is something down here. Ah, so that's where my worm skin comes from. These worms. This is actually going to prove to be very useful. Break open the rock. Power bomb. That guy was tough. What's over here? Oh, I found a signpost. Critical bomb. What did we find? There's something here. Time to clean house. Potions, bombs, and medicines provide healing effects and time-limited buffs. Damn! Okay, so CJ was definitely the better option for fighting that thing. Ooh, what's this? I found the paint. Stopack. Let's use that real quick. See what we can do for it. And we don't have something that can get through that. Let's see. Ah, so that's how you do a link attack. Let's see if we can find this ebony pelt real quick. We'll do those 2 side quests and then rest up for the evening. And I think that might be a good place to kind of slow down. How in the world? We found the paints at least. Okay, we got the signpost. Oh. Oh no, this thing again. Get away from me. Well, that went quicker than last time. Strength ring level 1. Apparently I did have to fight this dude again. Can't get through that right now. This might be where the ebony pelt is hiding. Hellhound Lake. Well, that's a brilliant name for a place. Wait, fish? You'll be needing a fishing rod. We do not have that. Fast travel. Let's go back to the cave. There is one last little section that we need to... Yeah, that's... Yeah, because we can't go through there. Maybe we can find a place to escape. Go away. Found a rare stone. Let's see that. There is supposed to be something that there's supposed to be another entrance somewhere around here. Now the question is, where is it? It could also be something that we just don't have access to at this time. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything that I could knock over. Unless it means that one stone at the bottom of the crystal area. I feel like that one monster we fought to get the paint maybe where we get the ebony pelt, but I'm not entirely sure of that. Okay, so the characters level up separately. Okay, good to know. That hurts like a son of a gun. Shmush. He gets some good distance on that jump. And we got a ton of money. Let's go get Frida her paint real quick, because at the end of it, finding Navia's pelt is secondary. That's more of a side quest than anything. Actually, I do want to check real quick and see what reward I get from Isha for getting 10 of those stamps. We now have 12. And this is still kind of entertaining. Level up. Armor shop preparing to open. Herbs received. You get 500 Bakwa and 500 experience. Increase your freedom of movement, defense, and amount of actions you can perform by upgrading the armor. Crystal and crystal with 500 Bakwa. Definitely need to do that. I could do backflips in this. Nice. 2-point jump. Give yourself an extra boost mid-jump. Parrying, Garu's unique skill. Enemy attacks can be neutralized. Use this skill to your advantage in combat. Okay, so we can't buy any new armor yet. We've got the most current weapons. Actually, I can upgrade both of my weapons. And then later on, when I actually get some more money, we'll make use of the smithy again. But right now... Oh, so there is a quest over here. But we're not really interested in that at the moment. Nothing else. I want to go see Isha real quick. We'll see what she has to offer for getting 10 stamps. Because they did say a reward. I want my reward. And she's not here. The guy on the bulletin board was supposed to be back here too, but I didn't see anybody. Did I run past Isha and just not think about it? I did not. We can't even find anything else until we locate whoever is also needing to open stuff in the plaza. So I guess I need to start the next section of this quest real quick. Outlander Lane is pretty long. At least we've got some of our most basic stuff set up. Find someone looking to open a store in the plaza. That can't be the pelt lady, could it? Well, actually it did say the plaza, so I might have just overlooked whoever was needing to open up a shop. Nope, it's this guy. Special beverage. Try running over to the edge of the residential district. After that, head on over to Outlander Lane. This is suspicious. Oh, this is the guy from the bulletin board. Head to the end of the residential district. What is this guy? This guy is shady as heck. And then next, Outlander Lane. This Robert guy reminds me of those shady dudes that would like lurk in alleys trying to sell questionable merchandise to people. Like I'm half expecting it. Instead of a potion, he'll just walk up and be like, "Hey kid, wanna buy a watch?" Was this 2nd Street? Well, this is suspicious. Expansion of Outlander Lane, allocated to deal with the never-ending influx. The apothecary. This guy's worse than Billy Mays! But wait, there's more. He's making us drink questionable concoctions. How dare you, sir? But I already have plenty of slime jelly. What do I need more of it for? But I can't get a hold of potions now. And the price isn't all that bad for crafting them either. I just need one. Power bomb, defense bomb, critical bomb. Okay. Well, it's already late. Should get some rest. Quarry will be there tomorrow. Yep. That does seem like a good thing. We did clear the quest. We crafted a healing potion. Catch that girl. Oh, great. Does that mean we're going to be chasing after that psycho? You know what? I'll talk to you next time. We've made some really good progress, I think, in getting started with this game. So we'll go back to base real quick. Probably can't find Isha at the moment due to the quests lining up. But here's our next stop for the quest. So we're gonna rest up, get fully healed. Lovely day for a treasure hunt. I do think so as well. And here comes Guru. So once this cutscene's over, will probably be a good place to stop. So I guess you could say he's like the manager of the Outlanders and the Adventurers. Oh great, Magical Girl ran into the quarry and hasn't bothered to come out yet. I had a feeling. So dinner's on you next time. Yep, Guru is definitely a mercenary, or at least he was at some point. Let's see. Friend of base. Okay, save. Here we go. Like I said, I think we made some good progress today. This was a very fun game. I'm already having a lot of fun with it, and I hope the rest of you are as well. So we'll return to the title screen for now. Right now, this game is just blowing me away with everything. This one is, from my initial impressions, this game is more impressive to me than RFL. At the moment, RFL has this one beat in terms of the dialogue between the characters, but everything else, Eiyuden Chronicle is right now blowing it out of the water. This is one of the better games that I have played recently, and I am looking forward to going through this one so much. The music is amazing, the graphics are completely out of this world. Even now, in the title screen, you can see the subtle movements in the background of everything moving in the wind. That's not something you see a lot of nowadays. 505 Games really did a good job with this. And if this is how well this side project came out, I'm so hyped to see how 100 Heroes comes out when they release it next year. That's gonna be completely amazing and intense. So I'm looking forward to finishing up this one and going through it with the rest of you. I hope you enjoyed this stream. You guys are so amazing, as I always say. I really appreciate all of you being here. So right now we'll kind of sign off. I am going to be back on Sunday at 8 Central. We'll be going through the next area of RFL. And then this weekend I will probably try to find out how my schedule is going to be looking, because at the moment it's still kind of in the air. I might put out a tentative schedule on Sunday if my new schedule for the library hasn't actually come out yet. But overall, we'll just play things by ear for the moment as I'm making this huge transition. But again, this is something that I've been training for and studying for the last 2 years. So being able to make this transition in the first place is a dream come true for me. So thank you very much for being here and supporting me with this, and for putting up with me and the whole changing schedule and all that. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have given me. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again on Sunday. With that being said, have a nice evening, Sparks. This is Alden Food Dry, signing off. Yeah, I tried to, but I didn't have... I realized I couldn't, like, do this. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to try and figure something else out.